Hey everybody, this is David. No, this is just a quick hit. We're just jumping on. By the way, did everyone love my chat with Miss Candy Burris? I reshared that earlier today. So many people have been slipping into my DMs and saying, like, you keep saying you interviewed Candy. Where is the damn interview? Well, now the interview has dropped earlier today. I reshared it. Go and listen to it. I love Candy. This is a quick hit. These quick hits are trying to get to 25 minutes. Guys, no, come on. I need a life. I'm in New York. I'm flying back to LA today. It's Sunday. I don't give a fuck if I miss the Super Bowl. Do you really think I care? And I'm sorry, Swifties. Taylor's just not my jam. No offense to Taylor. I just don't get into her. Um, Couple of things. Let's just go really quick with this. You know what I want to talk about just for a few minutes? I just want to quickly rank the Miami looks. Has everyone seen the I'll even put it up. These are my thoughts with the Miami looks for the reunion. The theme, just so you know, I heard this from Anna Kinkoses because I said, what the hell was this theme? So Anna, I guess, heard this from, I assume Nicole, but one of whoever she talks to these days, she talks to lots of people, but she said it was supposed to be like a Mexican theme. I don't know if that's out there, but I heard it from Anna. So anyway, it was supposed to be a Mexican theme. I think they all were on brand, and I don't know what the subculture of that theme was, like what else it was supposed to be. But here are my rankings. Number 9, Julia Lemigova. I think looks, I can't believe I'm saying this, worse than Jenna Lyons in jeans. Jenna and her jeans is growing on me. Number 8, Nicole Martin. I know she's pregnant. I know there was, she had to get something that worked. I just think it was boring. Number 7, it has nothing to do with the fact that I don't like her. Marisol, this is the same silhouette we always see Marisol in. I think it was kind of interesting, kind of not. Number 6, Gertie. I certainly like it better than last year where she was half naked. And then I look again and I'm like, it looks cheap. Number 5, Lisa Hochstein. Lisa is sexy. She's sex on a stick. I think it was sexy. And then it was kind of also boring. And then it was really sexy again. So Lisa's number 5. Number 4, Alexia. I think Alexia's was on brand, sexy, and not crazy over the top. A lot of people I could see hating the next two, but my number 3 was Larsa. I love it. Just lean into it, girl. You were just on the traders. When I first saw this, I was like, is this whole theme a traders theme to like odes to, Larsa being on the traders and odes to Poverty, who brought back the headband. Loved having Poverty on our show. Loved having Larsa on our show. But I love Larsa. The only person who did it better than Larsa was Adriana. Number 2, I think this whole headdress. First of all, Larsa and Adriana should have checked with each other. I think these looks are very similar. Larsa with the roses on the front. I tend to prefer Adriana, just no roses. Could we also not forget Adriana is 61 years old? What the fuck? She looks good. And I love that over the top headband. So I liked it better than Larsa. And number 1, not just because she was just on our podcast last week, part 2 is coming out this week. I think Kiki Barth looked phenomenal. She's a model. She looks great. Kiki Barth looked phenomenal. Oh my God. Number 1 is Kiki. Number 2 is Adriana. Number 3 is Larsa. Sound off. Leave some comments. We'll put the video up on YouTube. Who do you think? Who are yours? Who are your people that you what are your rankings? Next, a lot of stuff is still surfacing about James Kennedy. I got to give a shout out. I keep getting popping up on my feed, Goodbye Glam Squad podcast, which I was actually on their podcast way back in the day. I don't even know when, but I was on the Goodbye Glam Squad podcast. It all pops up. It all blends together to me. But I was on the Goodbye Glam Squad podcast. Listen, they're coming for James Kennedy. They are just, Goodbye Glam Squad is just, this is their new focus. You know how like Housewife historian, Melissa Gorga pissed her off, and Melissa Gorga pissed off Support the Bloggers, and Melissa Gorga has pissed off Trey Fab, don't piss off a blogger, guys, because you know they will make it their business to now come after you. Not that each person necessarily cares, but there we are. So this podcast is coming for James Kennedy. Lots of other people are coming for James Kennedy. So, but they are talking about lots of things. We know these rumors are now surfacing that James, you know, is a little heavy on the fist, totally alleged. I don't know. Look, we're pointing to so many things in his past, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna reserve judgment. There are certain podcasts that have come out and spoken on this, and rumor is they're being asked to take down their posts. I already did a post on this last week. We will never take down a post. Any cease and desist will be ripped up and thrown into the garbage. If we are sued in a court of law in 3 to 4 years, when we get to that stage, when a judge tells us to take down a particular post or a particular episode, we will take down a particular post or a particular episode. Other than that, we don't have any friends. Our friends are all of you. We will not take down any posts. So rumor is certain podcasts are doing that. I haven't looked into that, but that's what everyone is telling me in my left ear. And we're not doing that. I don't know where I feel about this. We're saying Logan, remember Logan, James's friend? So apparently Logan posted in the past, like we're now digging, because that's what we do when these things come out and we take someone down. Apparently Logan posted in the past that James broke his nose and that was the end of their friendship. Logan is now saying that his account was hacked and James never broke his nose and his account was hacked and that's why that was posted. Now, I mean, what are the chances of someone's account being hacked? But that's what Logan is saying. Logan is saying that he never said that James broke his nose and the account was hacked. That's where I start to get a little like, give me a break. Okay, so we have that. We're pulling out the fact that in the past, Jack said things like, oh, give me a break. He hits girls. That's what's resurfacing. Jack said that at some point. Everything with Kristen is resurfacing, that he spoke down to her. I mean, she also slapped him in the driveway, so it takes two to tango. People are pointing out that he spit on Kristen's door. So I don't know. I mean, the case is Teddi and Tamra have weighed in about a very tense cab ride they shared with James. And saying, and Allie has now, his girlfriend, Allie Luber, has now gone on surprisingly Sheena's shenanigans and is saying, none of this is true. James is a gentleman, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, we have Sheena coming to support, and really everyone's coming to support. I don't know. I'm just bringing this to all of your attentions. It's mounting. I don't know. I think in this world, we could easily spin a narrative about anybody and then it becomes truth, which is really scary. The key is just not to care if you're taken down and just go live your fucking life. But, I don't know. Where there's smoke, there's fire, or like, here we go, and we're taking someone else down. I don't know. Weigh in. I'm curious to see what all of you think. I'm all over the place with this one. What else can I tell you guys? Tom Sandoval is living his best life. Band is still touring. I didn't even know the band had all these dates in 2024. But Victoria, Lee Robinson, Leonardo DiCaprio's Leftovers. Tom is loving his life. Tom is loving his life. So that is that. Kissing her from stage. She's really pretty. I mean, I think this is, I think Tom was in love with Raquel, really, but I think that this is real and he likes her. And I mean, is he love bombing her? Probably. And does this have a chance to last? I don't know. I'm kind of here to see, look, we need somebody new on Vanderpump Rules. And by the way, it works both ways. I mean, anyone that's dating Tom, I mean, you mean to tell me it's totally altruistic and you don't see yourself on Vanderpump Rules and getting sucked into all of this, which could be a negative for a lot of people, but let's face it, could be a positive too. So, it works both ways. So I'm not so sure. This is just so innocent. Speaking of Raquel is living her best life. It's not just that Rachel goes rogue. She's Rachel now. She has the podcast. She was just in New York for Fashion Week, going to fashion shows. She just walked into fashion shows. The girl is walking in fashion shows. She's really reinvented herself outside of VPR. I mean, although she talks about VPR on her podcast 24/7, but this is I'm kind of here for it. She has like a good, she's I don't think they can get her back. I think they would have to offer her so much money. She'd really have to be in a great headspace. What else? VPR, I think, is good this season. Kyle has done some interviews saying she's open to having Kathy back on Beverly Hills. Kyle has also done some interviews saying she doesn't know if she's going to return next season. Girl, I mean, what? You're coming back. Like, don't believe the hype. Kyle is not leaving, is not leaving. Um, she's not leaving. So there's that. Um, right? I mean, does anyone think Kyle is leaving Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Because I don't. There's no chance. Anyway, Denise Richards has done some interviews during it. Of course, Lisa Rinna has come up. She says that she is open to reconciling with Lisa Rinna. Well, that's a first. She says she's easy. She forgives everyone. She says if Lisa Rinna apologizes, she'll forgive her. Girl, I ain't sure Lisa Rinna is apologizing to you anytime soon, but she should. I'm all for it, Denise and Rinna reconciliation, right? Wouldn't that be great? She does not want to talk about Brandy Glanville. She says that's ridiculous during the interview, and she can't even address that. Okay, so there's that. And that is, that's really pretty much it. So go and listen to our chat with Candy. Teddi and Tamra, there's been rumors that they're feuding because of Teddy's side project with Emily Simpson. They've come out to say that they're fine. I mean, of course they're fine. So yeah, right? Listen, it's gonna be a great week. Let's have some more Miami people on this week. Got some good interviews coming this week. Just wanted to say happy Sunday. I'm sure all of you are watching the Super Bowl. I will be in the air flying. I'm great. I'm hoping that there's no one on the damn plane. I'm so happy to just miss the whole Super Bowl thing. I was invited to so many Super Bowl parties here in New York. If only I stayed. And I'm like, peace out. I don't need to stay. So love you all. There are the quick hits. Hope you're enjoying this.